The flame's telling me it's time for you to let go. Welcome to your February tarot reading, Leo. In your first house, I have the Hangman reverse. And it looks like with the Hangman reverse, like you're trying to protect yourself from seeing the truth. I can see like you're taking some moments out to like unstring yourself. So if this was like a situation where you felt like you were being strung along or like someone was pulling you in like one direction or the other, then like I can see you're taking some time out to like really free yourself and like lift yourself away from that negative energy or whatever it is that you feel could be holding you back. In your second house, your house of money and finances, I have the Two of Swords. So it's really up to you, like, to pick and choose, like, how you want to manage your finances and how you want to go about it. Don't expect other people to make the decisions for you because, like, if they make that decision for you, then they're only going to say, like, what could benefit them or, like, what could benefit them, like, if they were in your situation, as opposed to, like, you being able to make your own financial decisions and, like, um, being able to direct your finances where you want to go instead of letting someone else like manage it for you. I could see like if you had like a financial advisor, then they could offer some useful advice if you're having trouble being able to like manage them, as well as like just really put together like how you want where you want your finances to go and manage them, of course. But in your third house, I have the Queen of Pentacles reverse, your house of communication. So what I'm getting is more like a Taurus kind of energy, kind of like that if you've been speaking with a Taurus or like if you know of a Taurus, I'm getting more of that like you that stubborn kind of like headstrong energy like when it comes to communication. So like if you're not if you're like speaking to a Taurus or any kind of earth sign, um, or even if it's just you yourself, I can see you probably like being more picky about who you want to associate with or who you want to give your energy to, as opposed to like being outgoing and open. And your fourth house, your house of family, I have the Ten of Pentacles. I'm seeing a pretty stable household, so like it looks like your family and home life is going very well. So like I can see like what I'm getting is more like a family reunion type thing. Like if you like not so much a bunch of siblings, but just like a small group of like your siblings and like other family members that are like just getting together and like really just enjoying life, enjoying like being in this social setting. I can really see like your home life being very therapeutic for you and like just giving you like that sense of stability in finances. And in terms of like finances or just like having people that you feel like you can relate to and connect with, I feel like you've really found your like you feel like you're a part of the pack like when it comes to your household. I can even see you like moving out and like moving into your own home and like even getting like the support of your family. Maybe they probably chipped in like a few extra bucks in order to like help you with moving out. Probably they like hooked you up with groceries, anything like that. I just see like a really good relationship with your family right now. And your fifth house, your house of play, I have the devil. So like as far as play goes, it looks like you're able to like really express your desires. So like you really got what you want. Like if you're I'm getting more of the energy of like moving out and like being able to establish yourself as an adult. And like with that devil energy of like play, I can see like just you're very focused on like this thing. Like what I'm mainly paying attention to in these cards is the trees, and I see like there's growth from there. So like I'm getting either like the moving out like house or just you as a person you're growing. But like with the devil, since it's more of a restrictive energy, so maybe you could be like more focused on just hanging out with family and spending less time with friends, or just you kind of feel like caught up and like just wrapped up in like your social life when it comes to like your relatives, which is not necessarily a bad thing, because like it looks like you're having a healthy relationship with your family or in your family life. So I don't see it as too bad of a thing, but you're just like more focused on like how you and your family relate to each other, as opposed to like stepping out and like meeting new people. And your sixth house, I have the Three of Pentacles reverse. Let me relax a little. Kind of slurring my words a little bit. So with the Three of Pentacles reverse, what I'm seeing with it is that like your work life, it's not going as well as you thought it would, but it is going well. Like you're able to like make the money that you need to in order to get by, or in order to like get to where you want to. Maybe you feel so caught up in work that it just feels like a little bit repetitive, or you're just I don't see too much emphasis on your work life, so much as your family life, but I can see like your work is kind of like just swept under the rug in terms of like, hey, this is a job. I go to it, I make money, and then I go home or I go do my own thing. Like I see it like it's just a place that you make money, as opposed to like this is a fun place where I'm like hanging out with friends and I'm meeting new people and everything. It's work is work, not work as play. In your seventh house, I have the King of Cups. So like since this is in your house of relationships, I can see it like you possibly meeting a water sign with that very masculine energy. So like Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. You could be meeting that during the month of February. And what I'm seeing like with this person, they're going to help you like really get in touch with your emotions. Like you probably have like you probably have like a good understanding of your emotions, but I can see like this person like helping you dive like deeper underwater. So like if you're on the surface level, or if your emotions were like this deep, like they're going to help you get like this deep, like really deep within inside your emotions, and like help you express who you are as a person. Like I can see them like bringing up feelings that you've never really felt before, or uh, feelings that felt so unfamiliar to you that it just feels. How am I trying to say this? Kind of like a new cycle when it comes to love, since this is in your relationship sector. What I'm getting is that like just being around this person, like you can connect to them like on an emotional level, and I see like an intuitive level as well. Like you feel like they understand you, they get you, and like they have plenty of water for their cup. Like even if you see an empty cup right away, like when you go back to their place or when you get to know them, like they have all this water to fill up not only their cup but your cups and like your future generations cups. Like they have all this water to give you. They have a lot to offer. As far as your eighth house, I have the Two of Pentacles reversed. So what I'm getting is that it's not too late to it's not too late to how am I trying to say this? I'm seeing like that feeling of like, oh, something got away, or if or like someone got away with something, or like you felt like you probably had to leave something behind. But like I'm getting the words like it's not too late. So like even if it were like two decisions you had to decide on, whether that's like, oh, I want to go to work, or oh, I have to go to school, and like you haven't made a solid decision, I could even see like an alternate decision or like an alternate choice coming up, as opposed to like you making just two of the solid decisions and just like sticking with a path that you wouldn't be necessarily happy with. But like when it comes to me saying it's not too late, so maybe you probably feel like you missed out on opportunities, but the opportunities are still there for you, Leo. In your ninth house, your house of expansion, I have the Two of Wands. So what I could see like within the Two of Wands, since this is in your fire sector, so if it's like someone that you felt was stringing you along, I could see like you're probably moving away from that energy, or you're probably getting new friends. You're probably like exploring more, possibly even traveling as well, and like turning your attention and focusing more on that what you want, that what you desire, and like how you can expand. Even if it's like I see this guy looking at that water, so maybe you could be looking at the King of Cups energy right there. Like how can you fill your cup? Who's going to fill your cup? Who's going to be around and have your back and like going to help you mature and grow emotionally? In your 10th house, your house of work, I have the Empress. Like I said, like with the your sixth house of work being just work, I can see like even though it work is just work, I can see like this is a card of abundance. So like you have what you need, like in terms of finances. Like your job, it supports you financially, and you have that stability that you need. But it could be a lot better if you make it playful. Try to lighten the mood a little bit. Bring forth new ideas. So I see whatever you have to offer, whatever creative input you have to offer when it comes to work, like I can see your ideas like growing and like really blossoming. Like you have a lot to contribute like when it comes to work. So like you can have just like an average work day, or just work is work, or you can have like work where like you're contributing your ideas, you feel part of the team. Like not only do you have that abundance, but like you have like a team or people to back you up, people that will guide you and help you when it comes to work and in your personal life as well. So you can really expand on that and make it something even bigger than what it already has to be. In your 11th house, I have the Five of Swords. So I'm seeing a very sad person. Like if you hurt someone's feelings, was it really worth it to try to be right? Vice versa, if they hurt your feelings, was it really worth it for them to try to be right? I just see healing. Like just the need to take. I can even see like a toxic person, like whoever this is that stabbed you in the back. They have more swords, and they will not hesitate to put more swords in your back. So like, if you know this person and you know that they put a sword in your back, if you interact with them again, or if you meet them again, don't be afraid if they try to put another sword in your back, because that's just the type of person that they are. Like even if you see the good in them, or you see like the um, positivity that they have within them, or like the good traits that they have with them, is it really worth getting another sword put in your back? Is it really worth being backstabbed by someone else and like having to deal with the repercussions, having to deal with the emotional pain of like losing that person, or just that emotional roller coaster of like, oh, I really love this person, but oh shit, they're using me, they're taking advantage of me, they're manipulating me. That energy is not good. Even with the your 12th house, I have the Magician reverse. Yeah, so like you don't want to be around that dark energy or that energy that tries to like pull you in the direction that tries to string you along because it looks like you just got off to it, like you just moved away from that energy, and it's like that person's still there. They're still waiting for you. They're still looking to see if you'll come back to them. But if you want another sword in your back, if you want to be betrayed again, then like I suggest that you just go your own route or you do your own thing as opposed to like just meeting up with this person and getting another sword put in your back. I'm getting a very fiery energy, so they could be a fire sign, either a Taurus or a fire sign. But yeah, I see like they have this very passionate, like outgoing energy. Maybe that's what attracts you to them. Like they have this passionate, like powerful energy, and it's like you just keep going back to it, and it's like you know that if you go back to it you will get hurt, but like you feel that energy and it feels comforting, like you like it, you want it for yourself. I can see. As far as your overall message, I have the Witness. So you don't have to say or do anything, just be still, and like you can see through their lies, you can see through their deception, you can see through this person, but it doesn't look like you have to take any action to justify their actions. You don't have to discipline them, you don't have to try to correct them, you don't have to do anything. Just see them for what they truly are, appreciate this passionate energy that they have, and then just keep it moving. All right, to summarize things, like within your fire sector, what I'm seeing is that you finally like release yourself from whatever this devil energy is, whatever this person or that was holding you back. And the overall message what I'm getting for your fire sector is to choose the people that are right for you. Choose the people that you know who are going to be good for you and who are not going to restrict you and keep you bound, because it looks like you just got away from that energy and it's time for you to start moving forward. As far as your earth sector goes, it looks like when it comes to work, like I said, work is work, but it can be much more than just a simple job that you go to, like, or that you need to, like, go there just to make a check. Like, you can bring much more to the table. You can start, like, making more friends. You can have better interactions, like, with your employees, with your customers, with your coworkers at work, as opposed to, like, just going to get a check. And that's really the decision that you have to make for yourself. Like, what do you want out of work? Even if it's if you're at a job that you don't want to be at, then it could be possibly time for you to look for another job, and that job will bring abundance within your life. As far as like your air sector, what I'm seeing is that I feel like there was a Taurus, if not a Taurus, or a either a Taurus or a Scorpio, or it could be another water sign like Pisces or Cancer. But I'm primarily getting either a Taurus or a Scorpio, where it could have been a situation where like someone heard a feeling, someone else's feelings. Maybe you had two friends that got into an argument and they were just trying to one up each other, but what I'm seeing like with this connection is just to choose the people that you know that are going to have your back. Like even like what I said with their fire sector, associate with the people that are going to help build you up, that are going to offer advice and like um, give you that emotionally fulfilling experience that you would like when it comes to conversation and being able to open up to people, as opposed to like talking to people that are just going to put you down and just try to one up you, or just try to look better than you. You don't want to be around that type of energy. As far as your water sector goes, what I'm getting is stop trying to balance things out. Stop trying to like solve other people's problems, or stop trying to like be the medium, or stop trying to be the person that always resolves things. Like if someone's doing you wrong, if they're manipulating you or taking advantage of you, don't be the person to try to always fix that issue. And I can see just being around family would get you away from that energy, because when you're around family, like you know that they have your back, you know that they'll take care of you, and you know that they have your best interest for the most part. So spend more time just even even not necessarily like with family, like with the 10 of Pentacles. Like I'm looking at that, and it's just like a really stable card. So even if you're not hanging around family, or even if you have like two friends that you feel like you can trust being around them, or even like I'm seeing this lady, like she's alone, but it looks like she's surrounded by so much. Like there's so much around her. So like even if you're alone and you probably have like pets that are around you, or you have plants that you talk to, if you talk to plants as well, or if you're just in an environment where it feels cozy, then that would be much better than trying to like fix the problems, trying to juggle other people's drama. Alright, so that's all I have for you, Leo. Thank you for watching the video. Have a nice February.